Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 10.
I kind of panicked because I thought he might get the money out of my account before I could get to the bank.
There's a new phone scam alert. A viewer contacted our whistleblower hotline after almost getting fooled. She says while on the phone trying to renew her prescription, her call was suddenly transferred to someone offering a free gift card. And that's when the scammer asked for her personal information. Valley News Team's Ashley Holcomb uncovers the new way thieves are trying to steal your money.
After running low on her prescriptions, Karen Lindensmith called Express Scripts to get a refill like she normally does. But this time, she was surprised by what she heard.
We're going to do this a little bit differently this time. If you would be interested in a Walmart gift certificate, press the number 2.
Then a man on the phone assured her that she would be receiving the promised $200 gift card, as long as she paid a small fee.
We just need your debit card number because you have to pay us $4.95 to process it.
If they ask you to pay a fee that you're not used to paying, ask why. What is it that you're actually paying for? Is it just a transaction fee, or are you getting into a subscription situation?
Lindensmith gave him her information, not realizing that she was being misled. When she asked the man if he could tell her the exact date that her prescriptions would arrive, he told her to hang on for a moment and that he needed to get his boss. That's when she knew something was up.
I hung up and called the bank and told them my debit card number had been stolen and I need a new debit card.
Lindensmith says she has never had any trouble with Express Scripts before. But the company doesn't have a high approval rating with the Better Business Bureau.
What we know about Express Scripts, if we look them up in our system, the Houston Better Business Bureau rates them with an F rating.
All says she recommends that if you can't see the contract for what you're paying for, don't pay for it. And while Lindensmith is thankful for listening to her gut, she says she was just moments away from falling for it.
I still thought it was Express Scripts giving me a free gift before the pharmacist came on the line.
In West Fargo, Ashley Holcomb, Valley News Live.
And the Better Business Bureau wants to remind you that any small fee can turn into something more that you might have to pay. Once again, this story came to us through our whistleblower hotline, and if you need help with a serious issue in your community, call the phone number on your screen, 701-237-6576. Leave your tip. We'll do our best to get to the bottom of it. Temps climbed to the freezing mark today, which is as good as it's been of late. Sure would be nice to wake up to sunny skies and the chance for temps to return to that mark again. Hutch, what do you have to say?
Well, we may have to wait a little while to wake up to temps like that, but it does look like we already have a few flakes flying still along and north of the Highway 2 corridor where they've been drifting throughout the evening hours. As we look off to the west, though, there's more snow out in Saskatoon and Saskatchewan that will be heading our way for daybreak. Here's a look at how it transpires. First thing in the morning at drive time, our westernmost counties will have a chance of some snow accumulating on the roads, and things will quickly get icy. So temperatures will be slipping into the teens this evening. Light wind, but expect increasing clouds as we get toward daybreak. Might those clouds do slow how fast we warm, so we won't be nearly as cold to start our Thursday morning as we were on this Wednesday morning. More on that hour-by-hour forecast, including how much shovel trouble you can expect here in a minute.
All right, thanks so much. We have breaking news tonight. One person is dead following a crash in South Fargo. Inforum is reporting that it happened this afternoon at the intersection of 45th Street and 40th Avenue South. One of the vehicles ended up on its side. We have calls out to Fargo Police for more information, so stay with Valley News Live for updates. We're learning that the hazing-related cases against 4 of 5 students within the Richland County 44 School District have been resolved. The students were charged after our whistleblower hotline investigation uncovered claims of hazing and sexual assault in the school. Former Superintendent Tim Godfrey was put on paid administrative leave following the incidents, and the school board accepted his resignation last night. And we want to clarify something reported last night regarding this story. We said that the Richland County School Board had cleared Godfrey of any wrongdoing in the case. Actually, that was something that Godfrey's attorney had said. School Board President Lisa Amundsen says the board has made no determination either finding him guilty of or clearing him of wrongdoing in respect to recent student misconduct allegations. Overheated brakes are to blame for a semi-trailer fire last night in Jamestown. It happened at the Shell Super Pumper. Firefighters say that the trailer began smoking when the wheels heated up after an airline disconnected. The fire was quickly put out, and there were no injuries. A Moorhead woman could spend up to 20 years behind bars and up to $20,000 in fines after setting her house on fire. 64-year-old Constance Thompson is facing a felony arson charge. Court documents say on March 19th, she started a fire with a large can of motor oil in front of the TV in her living room. Thompson told dispatchers that she started the fire because her ex-boyfriend, who she broke up with 6 weeks before, wouldn't come home. She told police that she intended to go down with the house. Thompson remains in jail. Bail has been set for her at $20,000. President Trump is signing a memorandum that would deploy National Guard troops to the southwest border. The deployment can only be done with the cooperation of governors in those border states, but the White House hopes that some troops can be deployed immediately. Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen claims weak immigration laws and insufficient resources have created incentives in recent months for more border crossing attempts. The DHS has given the governors a detailed list of help that Guard troops could offer Border Patrol agents. Both George W. Bush and Barack Obama authorized National Guard border deployments during their presidencies. Manufacturers across the country are facing a similar challenge. They have plenty of job openings, but not enough skilled workers to hire. The same shortages are being seen and is getting the attention from a U.S. Senator from Minnesota.
We have a very low unemployment rate. A lot of people have jobs, but then you also have a real gap between the companies that are creating great jobs and the people that have the skills to fill those jobs.
The average skilled trade job pays about $55,000 a year. Research shows people with career and technical educations are more likely to be employed than people with academic credentials. Many in the Red River Valley are sick and tired of our winter weather this spring, but snow and cold temps certainly didn't stop one Minnesota man from getting out onto the greens, or the whites in this case. Jesse Roscoe of Ortonville, Minnesota, posted a video on his Facebook page of him snow golfing, and he had the outfit to match with the polo shirt and shorts. He says it's Masters Week at Augusta, Georgia, so it'll take a lot more than a little snow to keep him from enjoying a few rounds. Roscoe's Facebook page states that he is superintendent at the Ortonville Golf Course. The video has had over 200,000 views and more than 3,000 shares. Later on Valley News Live at 6, teenagers putting on the gloves to try and help themselves inside and out. Up next, so much is being said these days about cyberbullying. Hear one woman's tragic story and how she's hoping you'll be able to benefit from it.